Morning. The other day, like just 2 days ago, we got the message from our roommate that we need to leave our home. And yeah, this is our home, and this is the cat that lives in our home. How can you say goodbye to something like that? That was really a shock for us, especially because we really wanted to stay here for 3 more months at least. And then suddenly you get the message, okay, you have 2 weeks to move out. And that was very hard for us, especially because it's for over a year that we seek having a place to call home. Yeah, that was a hard thing to digest. Anyway, I didn't want to talk about that specifically, but it has to do with what is going on in my head. So we had that talk yesterday, and we were going through all the options that we have right now, from just finding a new home, doing the same thing again, to maybe take over this home here. Or there was also another option that came into play yesterday, and that's the idea of just borrowing a van from a friend, build the minimum, just in order to have a bed and some storage underneath, and then go just go and go on that huge adventure, which is just driving through the country and working wherever there is a job. You can see it. It made something with me that doesn't stop make me smile, and at the same time, well, yesterday it was a very scary, especially right because we don't have that much money. We don't have that much backup, let's say, and we really want to have a home, and now we're kind of in a way giving that up to live a very uncomfortable van life. But it kind of just feels right. It's so strange. There are so many logical reasons to say no to. Also, because now here we have, Anthony have stable jobs, we have friends, we have routines. Do we want to give that up? So, anyway, I was waking up this morning, and I couldn't stop thinking about solutions and what we would need, and how we could do things, because yeah, as I say, it's like there will be no electricity, there will be no water, there will be no isolation. So we're not talking fancy camper van, but just basics. I'm just staring out out of the window into nature and imagining a lot of situations to see if how my emotions react to it. Yeah, I do that a lot to just put me in the situation, see how I feel about it, and then see if it kind of diminishes my joy about it, or if I am still pretty joyous. So yeah, and you see I'm still smiling. Yeah, so this is a little sharing from a very much not normal Tuesday morning. Here we are again.
Fast forward, we decided to go on our next adventure and move into the van. It is not our van, we are just renting it from a friend, which is absolutely amazing and the best option for us right now regarding our budget. Now that we've made this decision, there is a whole lot to do. There is all the organizational tasks like quitting our jobs, packing our things, assessing what we need to buy or what we need to throw out.
Well, we need to keep them very close.
But there is also the emotional part of it. Saying goodbye to friends or preparing yourself internally to give up everyday comfort like a fridge or a washing machine or even just a shower and a toilet. And also getting ready as a couple to live in such a small space together.
This pan, which is pants that is obviously black, it was white. everywhere. Like everywhere where it was folded, it was just white, full of mold.
And I want to be honest with you, even though we're still very excited and are looking forward to that adventure, it is connected with a lot of stress. It all came so quickly and we couldn't prepare for it. So whereas we're preparing all the organizational stuff, we are also trying to catch up energetically and emotionally with the change that awaits us.
So I'm currently a little bit under stress. Well, we asked our roommate if we can stay a few days longer, that we can stay here before moving into the van in a week. And like, he took so long to answer us. That was so strange. Anyway, now after like 5 days later or so, he said no, and we were like really hoping on his help, and yeah, just that he will accept us another week and kind of help us through that. Yeah. And he didn't. Everything is still here. We need to move out in 48 hours. Antony and I both have to work tomorrow, probably. Maybe I need to cancel that. Anyway, I was checking the prices for hostels, etc., or yeah, whatever, just any kind of accommodation, and it's so expensive. Don't come as a low budget or even mid budget traveler to Gold Coast. It's not a good idea. It's so expensive, and we need to stay in the area because next week Anthony is still gonna work, and we have to wait for the van. So yeah, I checked through these things, and so yeah, we have a very small amount of time to either find an alternative, or we will have to pay way more than expected for having a bare minimum. So we probably need to go and sleep in a hostel. Well, we would do it if it needs to be, but honestly, I'm done with that. I'm too old for that. I've done it enough, and the more sensitive I grow, the more difficult it becomes to sleep in a room with other people. Anyway, so I was texting a friend who offered me yesterday to ask around in case we get a no from our roommate. So she just sent me this little message, which is so sweet. That's like the one thing I'm so grateful for. In whatever mess we are, no matter where we are in the world, there are always the right people around us to help us, to offer us anything. And for that, I'm just so grateful. Like, even though this situation here is now super shitty, on every level, there are still so many good people holding our back right now. I really value that, because we are on the other side of the world. Only a few months ago we didn't knew them, but now they are all here helping us, and it's like that's the sense of community I want to.
Je suis heureux de vivre avec toi. Peu importe où on va, peu importe ce qu'on fait et comment on le fait, ça va aller. Alors, à tout à l'heure, mon cœur. Bisous, je t'aime.
And that's something I'm so grateful for in our relationship. Anthony just sent me this message like literally 3 minutes ago, and this is so powerful because like an hour ago we phoned together, and oh, he was so enraged. So yeah, just seeing him doing his work, coming back to me to then also give the love that I gave him before, while he was in anger, and now I'm in despair, and he comes back around giving me love. So I honestly, I don't know what I would do if I'm not in this wonderful, beautiful, fulfilling, conscious relationship that I am. Thank you. Oh, I was sending something.
well, he is hanging up our backpack, like the small one we have, because we realized that it's disgusting and we cannot go move on with this. So that was a spontaneous action to clean this one now, just a few hours before we leave. Here we go. It's time. Goodbye.
C'était chouette.
C'était chouette. Bye bye. Okay, ready.
And the start of a new journey.
It is with many cozy pillows. Yay! What are you looking forward to the most right now, no matter what?
Monster Hunter Wild.
For me, it's closing my eyes. Not sleeping, but just closing my eyes. And the shower.
For the next 2 weeks.
This is where we're gonna sleep. This is where we're gonna have our things. Oh, perfect.
Ta-da!
Dun. Yes.
Voilà.
This on top, not touching the floor, because our car is like really, really dirty. Naughty. Naughty. Okay. Yes, it's time.
C'est plus la peur. L'Australie, c'est plus la colère.
Yes.
C'est quoi les autres pays? C'est quoi la tristesse? La tristesse.
Où est-ce qu'on a vu la tristesse?
C'est pas lié à la tristesse, mais la nostalgie a ce côté une pointe de tristesse dedans, et j'aurais dit la Suède. Hein. Genre le fait que ça soit très cosy, ce côté un peu warm, parce que du coup c'est tout le temps froid, tout le temps un peu gris. Mais il y a ce côté où ils en font quelque chose de beau, et c'est ça que j'aime bien.
Ouais. Ouais, je pense le fait qu'en Suède t'es aussi beaucoup seul, ça fait qu'il y a une notion de tristesse dedans.
Ouais. La joie, le Maroc. Oh my gosh.
Le Maroc. Gosh.
Ah, ce Maroc, mon Dieu. Très joyeux ce peuple.